I get the question all the time, Trey, I'm thinking about buying my first home. What is the first step? This is a question that I absolutely love to answer. Where most people fall into a state of paralysis because they don't know what to do, the first thing to do is reach out to me, reach out to somebody on the team, and let's get together and let's talk about the process. So let's start there, and then we're gonna go through a few additional steps. Step one, meeting with your real estate professional. So what we do that's probably a lot different than the normal real estate agent, where they may meet you out at a house, open up a door, and then just walk you through without any knowledge of the process. We sit down and we go over a very thorough consultation where we talk about what is it that you're looking for? What are your non-negotiables? What are the things that you absolutely would love, right? We get really, really, really deep on that serve. We also talk about financing, which is probably the most important thing that's overlooked. Again, one of the other things that really sets us apart is that we have our own preferred mortgage lenders that work in the office with us, right? Brett and Brittany Budreau have been in the business for a very, very long time. They have any and every loan program that you would ever need in order to help you be successful in buying that next home. So getting pre-qualified is probably the most important thing that most people overlook, because we go into this process understanding what you can afford, what your down payment looks like, how much in concessions we may need to ask from the seller. So it puts you guys in the best possible position, and it makes it super affordable when you guys are ready to pull the trigger. After financing, and we understand now, like, what's the budget, we can start looking at homes. We get out in person and we start viewing these things. And what's really cool and really important is when we're walking through these homes, our clients are pointing out to us like the things they really like about these things. Like, hey, Trey, I love that this has an open concept. I love that they've made some improvements. They've changed out the countertops. This has got new floors, hardware, light fixtures, all like the pretty things. Or, if you like an older, more charming home where you can put your own personal touch on those things, those are great. So like any feedback that our clients can give us when we're walking through those properties really helps us to identify the perfect property for our clients. All we need from our clients is you guys find the home that you fall in love with. Let us take care of everything else, from negotiations to inspection repair requests. I've been fortunate enough to be involved in over 1,000 home transactions in my career. So there is nothing that I have not experienced that I can walk my clients through. I can get incredibly creative. We have amazing vendors. Our goal is to make this process so incredibly easy that you literally pick the house and we handle everything else. Now that you guys have found the perfect home, next step is to make the offer. This is where we come in. We help you guys with comparables, figure out what the fair market value is of that home. Are there any movable items, washers, dryers, refrigerators, furniture that we can negotiate in, as well as ask the sellers to pay for any concessions or anything that would help out on the affordability side. Once that offer is accepted by the sellers and we are officially under contract, next step is inspections. Now, again, inspections can be incredibly overwhelming. When the inspector goes out and they do their inspection, there's going to be a report that is incredibly long and it may have lots of items. Don't worry, we're going to help you walk through that list so you guys can pick the things that are most important. And look, we can always do things as far as go into negotiations for additional concessions, money in lieu of, anyway, lots of options here. So you and the sellers, you guys have decided on the inspection repair request. We've removed that contingency. Now it's just time between the inspections and getting to the closing table, which from start to finish could take anywhere between 30 and 45 days. This is when you spend a lot of time with the lender, getting them all of your documents that you need for the financing side of things. And then once we start moving in that direction, usually typically 5 days before closing, we'll do our final walkthrough. We'll make sure that the sellers have repaired everything, provided receipts for the work that was done, and we get ready for closing. So now the fun part. So we show up for closing and we get the keys for our new home. So hopefully you guys found this information incredibly simplistic. If you find yourself paralyzed or overwhelmed with this process, do me a favor, just reach out to myself or someone on the team and let's sit down and let's go through the process. I think you'll be surprised you may end up in your new home a lot faster than you thought. Thank you for choosing the W Group.